Good morning or good afternoon or whenever you decide to watch this video. Good day to you, Informal. This is what our calendar for this third week of distance learning looks like. And I just wanted to go over a few things that I am going to now just have always on our calendar for you to use, okay? Again, this will just be the topic we're talking about, our video lesson. So when I'm done recording this video, I will attach the link where it says watch me. And then I just think every day we have class, I'm just going to have a Zoom meeting at 11:25. You should be able to just click this link here, because remember, anything that's highlighted in blue, you can click, right? Because it's hyperlinked. So click here, and then it will bring you to our Zoom meeting. I don't know if it will request for you to have a meeting ID or the password, but I've put both of those here in case you need those. I would hate for someone to not get into our meeting because I've heard that's happened and it breaks my heart. I'm not trying to exclude anyone. I guess I'm just new to it too, you guys, right? We're learning together. So click this link for our Zoom meeting and we'll have it about 11:25 every time we meet for class. Here's the worksheet we'll do today, and no lesson quiz this week, okay? And typically what we've done in the other Zoom meetings, we just kind of hang out for a few minutes for everyone to join, and then we just do the problems that are left over on our homework that I didn't do together on the notes, okay? So it's definitely beneficial for you to join us, and it's just nice to see you guys because I definitely miss our class dynamic. I don't like sitting in my bedroom talking to myself like right now. So join us for Zoom, and it'll be good. Some of you, I'm really impressed that overall our class is doing an awesome job of turning homework in, and some of us have been having issues with submitting pictures. And if that is you, click this link here, and it's a YouTube video. I think it's 1.5 minutes, and it goes through helping you submit a picture on Google Classroom for homework, okay? And I'll just leave this on our calendar always as well. So if you're struggling with that, click the picture, or excuse me, click this link, okay? That being said, we are going to do notes on a surface area of pyramids. So if you want to go to your note packets, and oh, here I am, hello, we want to change it to this one. And we got to fix this just a tish, so there we go, perfect, okay. This is what page we are on in our notes. We're going to zoom in just a little bit. Okay, that is good. And then can I adjust this now? Nope, we're stuck this length. All right, whatever, guys. That's okay. We'll just have a little extra showing on our screen here. Not a big deal, okay? So, pyramids, right? Let's talk about a pyramid. So up until now, we were doing prisms, and now we are doing pyramids. Remember, the difference between a pyramid and a prism is a pyramid comes to a point, right? It's not flat on the top and bottom. A pyramid it comes to a point. Oops. So the base of any pyramid can be any shape or polygon. It doesn't matter. It can be 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, it doesn't matter. But the good news is the lateral face, so the walls that build it up, are always what shape? What are all these shapes here? They're always triangles, right? Do you guys see how it's built up of triangles? So how do we name this here? So you name a pyramid by its base. So you look at the bottom. Our base shape it looks like a square, but since we don't know that the sides are the same, we just say it's a rectangular. And then it's a pyramid, so pyramid, right? This guy right here, what's our base shape? What's the bottom? It's 3 sides, so it's a triangle, so triangular. And then it's a pyramid, right? And there we are. That's it. That's how you name it. That's kind of a little bit of a review, right? Okay. So now we're going to get into just kind of like the anatomy of a pyramid. And it's kind of confusing because we're not together, and it's hard to see on this this flat piece of paper, right? So it's just two-dimensional, and it's trying to show you what a solid is, right? It's hard to display that. But we have a few things that we need to talk about. The height of a pyramid is the perpendicular distance from the base, so from down here, to the vertex of our pyramid. So let's write that. The perpendicular distance from the base of the pyramid to the vertex. And if you can like underline any word in here, guys, it's perpendicular, right? You're always looking for that right angle. That's what perpendicular means, right? So that's how you know it's the height of your pyramid. Okay, now we're gonna get a little confusing here because we also have something called a slant height. Okay, now our slant height, it's gonna shimmy you down a satish here. The slant height is the height of the lateral face of the pyramid. So do you see how it's not coming from the vertex down? It's slanted and it's coming like this off to the side, like it's the slant height. So is the height of the lateral faces of the pyramid. And then I'm just going to try to show you. I don't know if this is going to work. It might work. It might not work. I'm going to put the camera back on me, and I'll hopefully be able to display this just a little bit better for you. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so it should come back to me, I hope. Here I am. Okay, all right. Hello, everyone. Okay, so like here, can you see this sort of? Yeah, here's my pyramid, right? I'll put this in for a second. There you go, right? This is a square, so a square base, and it's a pyramid, so this would be a square pyramid. But now to get rid of this so I can show you, now look, you guys see? My red pen represents the actual height because it's going from the vertex to the bottom. That's the height of my pyramid. And then the slant height would be if I took and I drew an expo marker like this. Do you guys see that? How it's on the outside? Like it'd be, so I'm going to show you on this one. But do you see how this line right here? That's the slant height. It's the height of the side, the triangle side, whereas the height of our pyramid goes on the inside. Kind of hot mess right now. What's going on here? But we're just keeping it real, right? What's going on? Here's our height on the inside, that red pen. Slant height is that line right there on the side of our triangle. Okay? So we're going to need to know the difference between those two when we find the surface area of a pyramid. So flip your notes for me. You gotta fix this just a bit again so we can actually see what it says. And then I'm gonna zoom in just a bit because I don't know why it unzoomed on me. That's a little better. Okay. Okay, so here we go, folks. It says find the surface area of each pyramid. Okay, so remember surface area is made up of two things. We have our base area plus our lateral area. So let's start with our base area. So if I do my base, what is my base shape? Well, it is a square. And how do you find the area of that square? 7 times 7. And we know that 7 times 7 is 49. Now we're done. That's it. Okay. And now our lateral area, we said, is always what shape? What are all of these sides that build up my pyramid? They're always triangles. So our formula for the area of a triangle is half our base times our height. Now what's the base of this triangle right here. It's 7. And our slant height is 9. So we're going to have half times 7 times 9. So half of 7 is 3.5 times 9 is 31.5. So that's for one face. But how many triangles build up that pyramid? Well, think there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm going to take 31.5 times 4, and we get 126. So now our total surface area, so we're going to have 49 plus 126 and get a total of 175 inches squared. I know it's kind of confusing, but again, you're finding whatever your base shape is, and then you just have triangles that you got to add together. That's all, guys. Over and over and over, okay? Let's try the middle guy here. So this time, ooh, do you guys see how this? We love when this happens. When they give you that big B, they're telling you automatically what your base area is. We don't even need to figure it out. It's just free information, and we love that. So our base area is just 35.1. We don't even need to do anything. It's given to us. So that's great. And then we have to figure out what our lateral area is. So again, our lateral area are these triangles that build up our pyramid. So we have a base of 9, and our height is 12. So if we plug into our triangle formula, I'm going to have half my base of 9 times 12. Half of 9 is 4.5 times 12 is 54. Now think, how many walls build up this pyramid? So count at the bottom. I have 1, 2, 3. So times 3. And I get 162. So our total surface area is 35.1 plus 162. Add those together and I get 197.1 centimeters squared. Now this last one, I will be honest, is by far the hardest. The process is the same. We have to find one thing on our own, okay? So again, let's just start off with the same way that we did the other two, base area plus lateral area. Our base area, look guys, my base is just a square. So how do you find the area of a square is 6 times 6. 6 times 6 we know is 36. Good job. Good, good, good. And now our lateral area here, you know our formula is half base times height, right? I know my base is 6, but look, guys, do I have my slant height? No, 8 is the actual height of our pyramid, not the slant height. But what's good for us is it forms this right triangle here, and I know this is going to be confusing to see when they're not together, but it makes a triangle like this. I know that this is 8. I'm looking for this. Now this part right here on the bottom makes up half of this side, so what's half of 6? It's 3, right? And now we do our favorite theorem to figure out what this side is. So we're going to have 8 squared plus 3 squared equals x squared. We know that 8 squared is 64. 3 squared is 9. If I add 64 and 9, we get 73 equals x squared. And if we take the square root, we're going to get x equals about 8.5. So now that we found our slant height to be 8.5, we can plug in. Our base of our lateral face is 6, and our height is 8.5. Okay, here we go. Half of 6 is 3. 3 times 8.5 is 25.5. Now, how many walls build up that pyramid? So how many sides does that pyramid have? It has 1, 2, 3, 4. 25.5 times 4 equals 102. So now our total surface area is 102 plus 36 for a total of 138 centimeters squared. These ones are tough. When you have to do the Pythagorean theorem, it does seem kind of like a lot of work. I agree. I don't think you're wrong, but it's nothing you can't do. We've done Pythagorean theorem for a long time, right? Okay, in your packet of stuff, will you please find the worksheet that looks like this? It's tan in color, and it says surface area of pyramids. Looks like this, guys, right? I'll give you a second to find that, and we'll do some of these together. We might cross them off. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, pause the video if you haven't found it, and I'm going to move on for the kiddos that have it. Today's date is what, the 15th? Oh boy, guys, what is their date today? I don't even know. Today, yep, is the 15th. That's what I thought. So I'm just going to put our name as 415. There we go. I guess it's 20. Let's do this vocab together, because sometimes vocab's hard on your own. It says the segment A is the blank of the pyramid. So is it the slant height or the height? Since it's on the inside, that is just our height. Segment B is the blank of the pyramid. Again, do you guys see how it's slanted like that? That is our slant height. The height of the lateral face of the pyramid is, so again, remember, what's the height of this triangular face here? That's our segment B, which we said was our slant height. The blank of a pyramid is the distance between the vertex to the base. Well, we know that is our height. Good job, guys. Okay. Number 5, find the slant height of the pyramid. We can do this. Okay, so again, we're looking for this guy here. So we can draw in this little triangle. So I'm just going to put it right here so we can kind of see it a little bit better. Okay, so I know this is 12. That's this guy right here. I'm looking for this. And I know you want to put 10, but this doesn't take up the whole length. It only takes up half of it. So half of 10 is 5. So that goes there. And now we do the Pythagorean theorem. 12 squared plus 5 squared equals x squared. 12 squared, everyone? 144, perfect. 5 squared is 25 equals x squared. 144 plus 25 is 169. And we know if we take the square root of 169, we get 13. Good job. Okay, 6 is just like this with different numbers. So see what you can do on 6, you're doing the exact same thing. 7, determine if A is a height or slant height. So segment A, it's going from the vertex to the base, so that is a height. This one, you guys see how it's slanted? It's on the side of our pyramid, so that is a slant height. Oops, we're crooked. Sorry about that, kids. Okay, let's do 9. There we go. So number 9 says, find the surface area. Again, start with our base area. So I have a square here, so 5 times 5 is 25. Our lateral area, we have a base of 5 for a triangle, and then our slant height is 8. So half our base of 5 times 8. Half of 5 is 2.5 times 8 gives me 20. Can we still see that? Yep. Okay, now how many walls build up that pyramid? So how many triangles build it up? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 20 times 4 is 80. So our total surface area, 25 plus 80 equals 105 meters squared. Okay, you try 10. Now look, they're giving you your base area already, so you don't even have to do any work. Look, it's a big B, so they already told you what your base area was. Okay? Let's see here. Let's see. Let's cross off. Let's just start off by, let's cross off 16. Not going to do 16. Not worth our time. Dun, 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 dun. 13 should be okay because they give you your base area and your slant height. Let's cross off 12, 2. I lied. Let's keep 12. Let's cross off 11 because we get nicer numbers. Okay. Let's cross off 11 and we'll do 12 together, and then I will be done on the video, and then we can do the rest in class together, okay? So cross off 11 and let's do 12. Okay, so we're finding the surface area. Again, when you find your surface area, you start with your base area. My bottom is a square, so 32 times 32. 32 times 32 is a pretty big number. It's 1,024. Our lateral area, so I'll be honest, guys, 12 and 14, you have to do the Pythagorean theorem, okay? We have to find our slant height. So if I draw in that little triangle here, I have a height of 12. We're looking for our slant height, but I'm drawing this guy in. It's not the whole thing of 32. It's half of 32. So what's half of 32? 16. Now we can do the Pythagorean theorem. So we are going to have 12 squared plus 16 squared equals x squared. 12 squared is 144. 16 squared is 256 equals x squared. If I add those two together, I'm going to get 400. Square root of 400 is 20. Perfect. So now for our lateral area, I'm going to have half. My base is 32, and we just found our slant height to be 20. Well, half of 32 is 16 times 20 is 320. Now, how many walls build up our pyramid? There's 4 of them. 320 times 4 is 1280. So our total surface area on this guy, 1024 plus 1280 equals 2,304 millimeters squared. Okay, so let's recap. Skip 11. 15, you're already given your base area and the slant height, so no Pythagorean theorem. 14, you have to do the Pythagorean theorem like this guy here. And 15, I'll put our formula down. So base area is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. That's our formula on 15. Okay, folks? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 problems left on your worksheet, or if you come to our Zoom meeting, we'll probably do them all together and you'll get the whole worksheet done, okay? Thanks for watching, and I will see you hopefully at our Zoom meeting. Have a good rest of your day.